Hey true believers, this is Dr. T and welcome to my comic book channel. Today I am going to unbox the Wolverine Limited Series number 2 signed by Chris Claremont that CGC lost over 2 months ago. It's right here. Stay tuned. If you have seen some of my recent videos, you know that I've had some trouble with CGC, with some mechanical errors, with CGC sending me somebody else's comic, Wolverine Limited Series number 1, but the book that they sent me instead of the book I have in here was a Wolverine Limited Series number 1 signed by Frank Miller and Chris Claremont, whereas in a 9.4, whereas my copy was only supposed to be a Chris Miller signed book here at a 9.6. This is mine. The other book I shipped back well over a month ago so they could get it to the rightful owner.
And I'm sorry about the delay. I'm not sure.
No problem.
The other 2 people, why they advised a little differently. The usual protocol is that, you would have to send it back so that we can,
Sure.
no matter what, it would have to come back.
Well, that makes sense to me, yeah.
Thank you. Here is the tracking number, and I'll take this here. It is on its way to your attention. Okay, that's taken care of.
Okay.
All right, well, I feel like I had a little bit of a workout. How about you?
Well, that's a good learning experience, all of that. For me.
Well, and you know what? I forgot to reply. Oh, gosh darn it. Let me do this again.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, thanks for your patience, Austin, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
And then I also had in that same unboxing this Wolverine Limited Series issue 3 signed by Chris Claremont. Okay? And so in this box, they told me, gosh, what is today? As I'm filming this, it is August 27th. This book was shipped, at least as it shows on my submission page, this book was shipped on August 25th, so the shipping times have gotten much better. These Wolverine Limited Series books were shipped to me on June 8th, so I probably got them about June 15th, a week later when we were still living in Utah. I had contacted CGC and said that one of my books, the number 2, was missing. And then they had sent me somebody else's book in replacement. This is the book that went missing. I'm hoping that's a 9.6, just like the other 2. It was originally a 9.6 in a CGC slab that I sent to CGC, that they uncracked and then graded, had Chris Claremont sign and then sent, and then I'll have issues 1, 2, and 3. So that's what I'm hoping is in here, a 9.6 copy, just like it was before. I do believe I had this book pressed just like the other 2. So it has taken over 2 months for CGC to locate my comic and get it to me. So I am really eager to take a look at the book, to make sure it's the right book, to make sure the label is accurate. So let's get into this unboxing. And it was the CGC representative that I talked with when I first called them back in mid-June saying, I don't have my right book. He was the one that I talked with on the phone and exchanged some emails with. He was the one that ended up emailing me probably 4 or 5 days ago saying, we found the book and we're shipping it to you. And so he was on it the whole time. They just don't give you any updates in this weeks and weeks worth of waiting process to let us know we're still looking, don't worry. We're still looking, don't worry. Nope, nothing. And so it would be nice if you just got an occasional, Austin, we're still looking for your book. Don't worry. Be patient with us in this process. But the fact that you hear nothing makes you a little nervous. But here it is, everybody. Here it is. All right. There's the custom label. Let's see where the signature, the Claremont signature, is right up here in silver. I do like the silver, and the silver pen does match the one on my issue 3. So I like how the silver pen isn't covering the claws or the face. It's in the space there, and that always doesn't happen. A lot of times you'll get the signature across the title or on the body, whereas right here, really, that works pretty well. The custom label, Chris Claremont story, Frank Miller and Joe Rubinstein cover and art. Of course, you have the QR codes on the back of these slabs now. This definitely needs to be a 9.6. Little tiny, signed by Chris Claremont on 4/20/22. See, I think the reason why I always wait to just move my hand out of the way is because you get nervous. Like, this got to be a 9.6 to fit the other ones. It can't be a 9.4. Boy, if it was 9.4, terrible. I love the wrap on this book. You don't have any of the front cover bleeding over to the back. It's kind of awkward with me trying to hold my hand there still. And so it's a great wrap of this book. Let's see, true believers, if we have a 9.6. Here we go. 3, 2, 9.6 to end the saga of the lost comic book. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is. And the slab looks good. And one thing about this book, when I first purchased it as a graded book, there was a hair on the comic right up here, so I was going to have to send it back anyway to get reholdered, which was a problem because I wasn't the original person that had it slabbed, which was a problem. So it was a great opportunity to fix this book, get it reholdered, get the signature, and they're happy to report there are no hairs inside of this slab on the front or the back. But you can never be too careful to make sure everything is in order, and it definitely looks like it is. The 9.6 to go with issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and now I'm definitely going to need to get issue 4, which is part of my comic collecting goals this year. I just have not gotten an issue 4 and a 9.6, and now since I have all of these signed, it would be nice to have that one signed by Claremont as well, and then I'll have the whole set of 4 books. But there it is, very nice. The slab looks good, it looks secure. It's not, there isn't that, like sometimes the openings you get here on the side where it kind of moves. No, very good. I really do like the signature placement. 9.6 white pages, and true believers, the saga of the Lost Wolverine Limited Series number 2 is over. And as always, true believers, remember, comics for life.